Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? Okay, I was going through reports and stuff, and a 52-year-old woman, Cameron White, is a convicted sex offender. And this is a transgender woman. Yes, it's howdy doody time looking woman. It's transgender. I want to share this story with you. As of today, a transgender female charged with raping a woman in an inmate's prison, in a women's prison. Now, according to the reports, a transgender woman is accused of sexually assaulting 4 inmates at a women's correctional facility in United Kingdom. 52-year-old Karen White is a convicted sex offender who is serving life in prison this past week. White admitted to sexually assaulting one female inmate 3 times in 2016. Once they were sent to all women's prisons from there, White was charged with assaulting 4 women, but ultimately denies the claim. White claims that she could not be found guilty on any sexual assault claims because she has an erectile dysfunction and is not attracted to women. After the assaults took place, White was transferred to the men's jail called HM Prison Lead. Now that's on one website. I'm going to continue this with this website about this woman. A trans woman was charged with raping a woman sexually assaulted 4 women prisoners days after being reprimanded at an all-female jail. Now, the transgender prisoner Karen White has been charged with raping a woman with the remained in the female jail where she incidentally assaulted 4 more inmates. White was sent to, despite being a convicted sex offender and a pedophile, allegedly. All the 52-year-old previously offenses have been committed when she was a man. Now, a transgender prisoner charged with raping a woman remanded as a female prisoner and incidentally assaulted 4 inmates. A court heard. Now, Karen White, 52, was sent to a jail despite the fact that she was a convicted sex offender and a pedophile. All the previous offenses had been committed when she was a man, and White had not had gender reassignment surgery when she went to the women-only Newhall prison near Wakefield, West Yorkshire, while the sex assaults took place. The court case could lead to a review of all rules and dealing with transgender inmate as a prison system. Yesterday, White pleaded guilty to Leeds Crown Court in the historic rape of women in August 2003 when she was called Stephen Wood. Now, last month, she pleaded guilty at the same court on 2 counts of raping another woman between February and December 16. It was the rape offense that White remained in custody in New Hall Prison. And White locked up there. She took advantage of living alongside of women inmates to carry out further sex attacks. Now, White admitted to sex attacks on 2 inmates and denied sexual assaulting 2 others, and the incident took place between September and November last year. She was transferred to HM Prison Leeds in a Category B men prison after the rape attacks. The sexual attack offenses she denied had been left to lie on file and has further rape allegations against 2016 victims and charge in controlling behavior against her. White had been living as a man called David Thompson before she became identified as a woman. She became Karen White and lived near West Yorkshire. She was transitioning before she committed the latest rape. Now, White also is awaiting sentences for stabbing a neighbor. Yesterday, she appeared in the dock on Auburn here with a ponytail, wearing glasses, and wearing with a stick. Judge Christopher Batty adjourned sentences until October 11th in preparation of reports of detained victims' personal statements. I'm going to have you assess to see whether you are a danger, he told her when White appeared before the district judge in Lee Court in July. She claims that she had not sexually assaulted the female inmates because she had not attracted to women and suffered from erectile dysfunction. Prosecutor Charlotte Dangerfield told the court that the first assault happened in September, happened while White stood close to an inmate, touching her arm and exposing herself. But the second assault, she made appropriate comments about oral sex and put the woman's hand on identify her left breast, and she said she could feel the padded bra. Miss Dangerfield told the third allegation assault involved the White pushing herself in DC against another prisoner. On the fourth incident, she allegedly kissed the inmate on the neck. Now, the court heard White was convicted in 2001 for the two offenses. That accident was a gross incidentally with a child, and was jailed for 18 months. She began identifying as a woman in 2014, but friends told the Sun she was not diagnosed with gender dysphoria and was a drag artist rather than transgender. She was claimed that she had an ex-wife and a son and hoped by transgender group of Manchester before being referred to as Gender Identity Clinic. As far as Sherfield, a spokesperson from Prison Service says, we apologize sincerely for the mistake which has made the case. While we work and manage our prisoners, including who are transgender sensitivity in the line in which the law, we are clear that safety and all prisoners must be absolutely priority. Okay. Wow. So, basically, she had a track record and stuff of raping and allegedly raping these women, and also she was basically a pedophile, allegedly. You know, if she was a rapist already, and allegedly, and she was a pedophile already, she had a sexual assault problems already there. And you know, I know it's prison and stuff, and you don't have to let people know what you did to get in there and stuff, but I have to agree when it comes down to certain trans. I mean, when it comes down to things like this, my personal opinion, she belongs in the male prison. But that's just my opinion. Because when you come to the point where you're basically sexually attracted to women, and you have a penis, allegedly, and you can rape them with it, it makes it uncomfortable, a different situation and circumstance. My personal opinion, I do feel as though she belongs in a male prison. Because basically she's living everything as far as being male. I know some people say, well, just because you use her penis don't make her a man. I have to disagree. And I'm not gonna agree to every damn thing that the LGBT people say. If she has a penis and she's sticking inside of a woman, that makes her bisexual. That makes her very much a danger when it comes to being forced. When you're forcing someone to have sex. So basically, if she was in a male prison and she forced a man to have sex, that's rape. If she's in a female prison and stuff like that, and she's forcing a woman to have sex, well, the case can be allegedly, that's rape. And my personal opinion, I don't think she would do that to a man. I feel as though she felt as though it was a woman, maybe a weaker woman, probably a little petite one, and she would try to push herself on him, and, you know, and basically, I feel as rape is rape. You know, I just think when it comes to a man and stuff, I think he may have tried to beat her up. The fact that she was a woman, beat her up and stuff, but that's just my opinion. I feel as though, my personal opinion, she belongs in the male prison because she's definitely is going to make it hard for the girls who's definitely transitioning, who definitely believe in their transition, need to be treated like a woman. There's always one that's going to fuck up everything for everybody. There's always one. And I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of her. And she's already been a sex offender. So sex offender, she's the kind of person that's got life. If everything is accurate as far as the report, you know, she's definitely one of the ones who just mentally fucked up in the head, period. So she needs to stay her fucking ass up inside of there in the fucking men's prison and go inside there and try to rape one of the men so to make her have their way with her and rip that hole to shreds. Because at the end of the goddamn day, rape is rape. I don't give a fuck what you are, whether you're a fucking man or woman or trans. When you fucking rape somebody and you do this shit to somebody, you deserve any fucking thing you get. That's just my opinion. Now, if everything is accurate, I'm just allegedly, basically sexual assault. You know, people felt uncomfortable that she did certain things. Allegedly, this is what she did. I'm not saying she did these things. I'm not saying she didn't. However, it is going out that way, and she said that in her testimony that she did allegedly rape 2 people. So, like I said before, I love your feedback on this. You know, and it's sad because there's always somebody that's going to mess it up for everybody else. The girls who definitely believe in their transition, the girls who really are girls, I do believe that people are going to try to piggyback off of it to try to do something crazy, to do some crime. But then again, she's got life in prison, so she ain't got nothing to lose because her life is already fucked up. Anyway, like I said before, I love your feedback on this. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this woman? You know, and it's sad, but it's always somebody that messes up everybody. We don't live in a kumbaya world, but it is what it is. I'll be looking for your feedback on this. Tell me how you feel about this. Like I said before, my personal opinion, she should have been inside a damn male prison thing because she was a sex. When I believe, my personal opinion, when it says sex assault, I wouldn't put her in the women's prison. I would put her ass right in the men's prison. I'm sure some of you won't agree with me. I feel as though some of you would say, well, she's a woman now just because she raped a little kid and she raped someone else doesn't make her a bad person. Because some of y'all agree to this kind of shit in a fucked up way. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. If you're back in this, and at the top of this Instagram button, if you follow me, I'll follow you back. And like I said before, this is allegedly. It's not confirmed as of yet. Like I said before, I love you. If you're back in this, I love you. And thank you for watching. Kiss the ring.